JP Morgan uses the pooled assets, and it's called FOP, free of payment. They don't pay anything to use this.
So your pension fund that you've broken your back to build up over your life is going into a pool where the banks, without your knowledge, are using your assets to finance their profits through the derivatives market. And if we're at the end of a very long super cycle, a debtor I know you've stated this as well, so I'm not saying anything back to you that I don't think you've said already, I think anyway. And therefore, that if there was a collapse of one of these central counterparties, if the weakest bit in the middle collapses into insolvency, then the creditors come in, the banks, and they first call on the assets, your assets.
Well, let me explain how elegant this design is, and it's not obvious, but it is when you understand it. The last step of this has been something that had to be relentlessly implemented over decades to put all of this in place. So we're beginning with the dematerialization, then the pooling and the creation of the entitlement. Sometimes it's called beneficial ownership, which is an appearance of ownership. But the last key thing, well, and I should say this growth in derivatives, the derivatives bubble started exploding in the 90s.